Hello, hello. Hi, Trixiebelle. Hi, Bochan. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing good. So, today we are testing out the new camera. Now, I tested it out the other day, right? And there are pros and cons to the current setup I have. Okay. As you will see, I will show you in a minute. Hold on, I need to turn on the light. There we go. But yes, finally got the new camera. So hold on, let me get this spread the other way. So this is the new camera. So as you can see, it shows things fine, right? The only thing is, as you can see, is the movement. The frames are horrible. Do you see this? So that's something I did not think about when I was purchasing this camera. My main priority was to get a camera that could look over the desk and like had decent like look, it shows everything else fine, but it's just like the movement kind of bothers me, that it's like so like the frames are so bad. And it's not lagging, by the way. That's just how this camera is. This camera was like around $50, and I did further research after buying this camera, and this is about what to expect from like a document camera like this. Like, I think it's mainly meant to like show images or like take pictures and stuff, but you know, it works for now. Although I am thinking about returning this one and then buying a slightly more expensive one, because like I just feel like it's such a downgrade from what I had, like the movement, especially if I'm like recording videos and stuff. Like for stream, I think it's okay, I guess, but I don't know. I think I might return it and get a more expensive one just so like the frames are better. Gorgeous nails, thank you, thank you. These are dip powder nails. I do need to, this one broke, I need to fix that. Can you not just adjust it? No, it's like the camera. It's the camera. Like, this camera can only do so much. It's not like a computer thing. Because I was looking at reviews and stuff about this camera. Like, the reviews and stuff are fine, but then like I should have watched this video of this guy before I bought it, but I was just like, I really need to get a new camera because mine broke or whatever. But like it's fine, like it'll work for the next couple streams or whatever. Like it's also nice because like I don't have a huge contraption behind my desk anymore. It's just like a desk camera, which I desperately needed. So like I said, there's pros and cons. It works for now, but I think I might get one that's slightly more expensive so I can like, so it looks good when I'm recording videos and stuff. Because look at how wobbly. Like, why my hand look like that? Okay, anyways, other than that, I'm okay today. I am on my period though, so I am suffering slightly. So I'm not like feeling 100%. I was kind of dead yesterday from the period pain, but it's okay. But yeah, the free reading queue is open. You can join by doing !join on Twitch, and if you're on YouTube, you can ask and I'll add you to the queue. I also have a donation reading option available if you would like. You get more cards and your readings guaranteed and prioritized. But yeah, let me start pulling my cards out. But yeah, it's okay. I didn't like think to look like I didn't know what the word was. I only lagging? Okay. Like, I didn't think to look at the frame rate of the camera, you know, like it's okay though. It works for now. Like, it shows the cards and everything fine. But I definitely think I'd rather spend a bit more money and have like a, you know, decent visual camera. Especially with the stuff I'm doing. Speaking of, I totally forgot. I do have a new tarot pick-a-pile video if anyone wants to go check out on my YouTube channel. I have a new video up. But yeah, I think so far, Trixiebelle, you're the only one in the queue, I believe. I will double check in a moment. I do also have less lighting because I couldn't figure out how to use where to put like the big ring light I usually use. Because I usually like laid that on top of like the camera stuff, but I can't really do that with this camera. So I have like a light here, and then a light, like the camera has a light, so it might be a little less bright as usual, but it's decent enough. Okay, I need this out. I know I normally do donor readings, so our puppy needed the vet this one, so mine needs a bit better. Oh, no worries, Trixiebelle, no worries at all. I totally get it. Totally get it. Ah, okay, hold on. I need to grab my stuff. Oh, and my book. Things. Do I have a pen? Yes, I do. But yeah, no worries if you can't donate. It is completely optional, and I try to do as many free readings as I can, you know. Okay. How's the music sound? Is it too loud or anything? What volume is my thing at? Okay. List. Yep, it just looks like it's you, Trixiebelle, so we can do you first for the first freebie then. Here, I'll put your name in chat just to make it official, like usual. Seems a good level. Okay. But yeah, we can do you first, Trixiebelle. So let me know what your question is, and if you would like, you can pick from one of my freebie spreads right here. But yeah, let me know what kind of reading you're wanting today. Let me start writing you down while I'm waiting. Trixiebelle. Can we do a general, past, present, future, please? Yeah! Absolutely. Is there any area of your life you would like me to focus on, or would you just like to see what messages come through? Oh, also, I might have to end stream a bit early today, guys, because I have to be done with stream at a certain time. So, if anyone does donate at some point and I'm not able to get to you in time, no worries. I usually record a short little private reading for you, and I'll send that to you in the Kofi DMs through the donation thing that you did. Yeah. Just whatever the spirit guides point you to, darling. Alrighty. I can do that for you. Okay. So we'll do a general A. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle your cards and then I'll get you your timestamp after I'm done shuffling. Okay, what deck do we want to use right now? But yeah, I think I might have found the other camera I'm gonna try. I think it's closer to $90, but like I said, I think I'm willing to go more expensive just for like a decent camera that will last me a while. Okay. We need to know, what does Trixiebelle need to— Okay, the deck almost fell out of my hands completely. That's okay. Or also very much with you on the period pains at the moment. Cramping up a storm. Oh my gosh, same. My cramps were so bad yesterday that like I couldn't even like, I was like just like trying, I was like laying on my bed just like trying to watch YouTube. I couldn't even like focus on the YouTube video because I was just like, oh, like it was a lot. Then I just kind of laid there with a heating pad. Then I just kind of took a nap because I was like, ooh. Yeah, and I took some medicine like a few minutes ago. And also, yeah, I just don't, like, my body just doesn't feel good. Like, I had a headache yesterday. It's kind of like lingering today. But yeah, I hope your cramps feel better soon. Unfortunately, the dysphoria hits hard, but yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, got that board. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay. Pass. And future. Boom, 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 boom. Got cards. Where am I gonna put this temporarily? We'll put you here. Okay, let me get your timestamp. Hi, Zeph. How you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Okay. Brain. Okay. Brain is doing the brain things. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. So, Trixiebelle, your timestamp is 24 minutes exactly. So, since I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch a reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. All my streams save there afterwards, and I usually put the timestamp in the comments below. But yeah, let me write that down for you real quick so I don't forget. Take a short break from my own stream to grab drinks and snack. Figure out say, oh, thanks for saying hi, Zev. What you doing on your stream? I hope you're having a good time. But yeah, stay hydrated, eat those snacks. Okay, 24 minutes. So, let me take a sip of water. Speaking of hydration. Traveler's Rest, managing a whole tavern by myself. Oh my lord, it's more work than people think. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you're having fun. Okay. So, Trixiebelle, for your past, we have... Alright, wait, this is the first time I'm testing this out. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, good that it shows the detail and stuff still with this camera. For your present, we have the Lovers. And for your possible future, we have the High Priestess. Okay. Me. He's looking nice. Okay. Ooh, I'm noticing like how the... Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can... actually, I don't know if that's gonna... I'm not gonna touch it right now. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. There's a big focus on your emotional world, the emotional realm. Okay, where do I start? Let's do the past first. So the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse can sometimes talk about a need for focusing on self-love, on taking care of yourself before you're taking care of others. So I do see this like emotional struggle. I also just heard in my head emotional battle. I don't know if there is like something specific that this is referring to, or it just could be in general your emotional well-being in your past. There may have been an imbalance, especially with like your balance of taking care of others and versus taking care of yourself. Maybe you were giving a lot to others even when you weren't really in a state to be able to give much to people. Like almost like that thing of like giving from an empty cup or from like a cup that's very low. Maybe, I don't know if you also, I'm getting something about you feeling trapped as well. Because I'm just noticing how like, she's kind of like just on this cup or like in this cup. But like this, I'm getting something about like her being, like this Queen of Cups being trapped here. Like trapped in this cup. Like maybe you were in a situation where you felt like you had no other options. I don't know if maybe you were also like taking care of someone, and it's like a thing of like you had no other choice but to care for that person or these people, and nurture that despite you yourself not like there's something about you like almost like feeling like you didn't have a choice is what I'm getting. I don't know if also there's like a bit of like maybe you've dealt with like toxic connections in your past, Maybe that's a part of this, a part of you feeling like that. Like, I don't know if there's people who maybe made you feel like you were their only source of like you were the only thing that could make them feel okay, and maybe you had a lot of pressure on yourself. But in general, I just see you feeling drained with your energy, with your emotions. Like, just in general, I feel like you really didn't know how to, maybe nurture things for yourself, and like, I think, I definitely see this as like the younger you as well, like, just like figuring out like how to be your own person and how to have that balance in your life. Especially because I do think you're very giving, you're very caring, you're very kind towards others. And I definitely think this is just talking about an era in your life where you just like did not know how to balance that. And I think there's a lot of people like that when they're younger. This very much resonates. I've always been mum to everyone and tried to fill others' cups despite not having one myself. Yes. Queen of Cups upright is a very motherly energy. A very like very selfless, very kind. But yeah, like in reverse, it's definitely like you need to focus on yourself. There is a need for you to focus on yourself and give to yourself. Oh, I'm also getting like, maybe it was also for you, like you were also giving love and kindness to other people because you didn't know how to give that to yourself, kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like, that feels like more of like a deep, maybe even subconscious type of thing. Like, you're just like, I don't know how to, like, you didn't know how to give that energy towards yourself, so you kind of just gave it to other people. And maybe sometimes you were kind of like hoping that kind of give back to you in a way. But definitely it's easier to look after others than looking after myself. Yeah, I definitely relate to that. I definitely relate to that. Yeah, okay. Now, with your present card, we have the Lovers, which, okay, look at how cute this card is. Look at it. I love it so much. This is the Levette the Ghost tarot deck. It's so cute. Okay, so maybe this is talking about a partner that you have in your life right now, or someone very, very special to you. Someone, I get very, very happy feelings from this card. Is the taller person wearing a beret? Yes, they are wearing a beret. I'm pretty sure the person who made this deck is French. It's so cute. I love the art in this deck. It's so cute. Your partner is French? Oh my god, that's why I picked it. That's why I picked this deck. That's why, bro, I literally, every time I'm like doing a reading, right, I'm always like, okay, which ones do I do? And I felt like for the present one, I was like, I need to use that deck. Wait, that's so funny. Oh my god, that's a sign. That's so cool. Okay. Yeah, that's just, okay, so I feel like you are in an era of your life now where you are figuring out how, oh, this is like so sweet. I'm gonna like cry. Like, I get such like sweet feelings from this connection. Like, I feel like, I don't know, you've found someone who has helped you find the confidence to maybe take care of yourself, or like start to figure things out, like find this balance within yourself in like a more healthy way, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if this person just like inspires you to be better, like you inspire each other, like you're truly in like a partnership, you know, where things, you're there supporting each other, but you're also like being your own people and figuring out like Funny story, I recently broke my left ring finger. My partner, when I told him, was like, which finger? No. So maybe something is on the horizon? Hmm? I'm sorry you broke your finger. That's, I hope that's healing well. Okay, hold on, my brain. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, in general, I'm just getting like really cute vibes from this, like... okay, wait, from this, I feel like they kind of like, what I'm seeing is like they maybe like are able to kind of lift you up enough to where, like I said, it's like a support, like they help you to where you can figure out how to like stand up on your own. Like, okay, so I kind of see this one as you, this little like moon person. So I almost feel like whereas before this person, you were always like tripping and falling, right? And you were just falling. But then suddenly it's like you trip and fall and this person's there to catch you. And then as they're holding you like this, it's like you're figuring out how to stand up yourself, if that makes sense. Like they're there to help you, like lift you up so you can figure out how to like help yourself, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's a mutual thing. And I feel like I get like a lot of honesty from this person. Like it comes from a place of love, which is very important. Oh my god, it's so cute. Sorry, I just keep looking at this card and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Also, hi StarryeyedEva. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing good. Music is really cute / chill. Yeah, it's nice music. I really like it. I don't know if they also are just like maybe in general, like someone who is more stable and healthy than like other people you've dated or people of your past. Like I kind of get that vibe of like, because I was looking at how like they're like they almost look like a full moon and you're like a crescent moon. But I was kind of seeing like, I don't know, maybe you were used to like, well, yeah, I mean, we did discuss that. Like you are constantly, we're constantly like a support for others. Didn't know how to do that for yourself, and maybe you were just always like have connections with people where they just like need that support from you, but now it's like, oh, you have someone who supports you, and I feel like that's been very relieving for you, which is super sweet. We are working on how we can best support each other on the bad and good days, and I've never had a partner even ask me that. Aww. Yeah, I feel like you, like I said, it's like a partnership. Like you guys are like really, like you are a team, and that's what a relationship of any kind should be. But especially of a romantic nature, like, I feel like there is a focus on like you guys figuring out how to coexist together and thrive together, and like it's so much more than just like I don't know why, I guess this is like the example. It's so much more than like you know, just like that like puppy type love that relationships can have at the beginning. Like it's grown into something that I think is very comforting and sweet for both of you, and that like, yeah, you're a partnership, and that's really nice. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. We've been together 5 years now. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Okay. Oh, let me read the lovers page real quick. I'm not sure how well this is gonna show up on the camera because the handwriting's a little hard to read. Where's the lovers? The lovers? The lovers, where are you? Where? Okay, hold on. I'm missing it. Where is it? The lovers? Lovers? Not there? Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to read it. I'm gonna read it anyway. So, the lovers. This card symbolizes a harmonious and wonderful union. On the other hand, you can trust in your choice from the heart. There is a magical connection going on. Yeah, it's very sweet. Very sweet. Also, hi, you rock. Sorry, I saw you earlier. I think if I miss any of you, I promise it's not personal. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you broadcast again. Yeah, I'm gonna try really hard this week. Camera situation has been a bit of a mess, and also I haven't been feeling the best, but I am trying. Okay. The High Priestess. Your possible future. Now remember, anytime I talk about the future, please take it with a grain of salt. The future's always changing, energy's always changing. I could be right, I also could be wrong. But yeah, we have the High Priestess. I feel like there's a lot of joy, a lot more joy heading your way with your life right now, Trixiebelle. That I feel like right now what I'm getting is you're planting seeds right now that are going to grow into something beautiful. Because the High Priestess, you know, can kind of talk about like trusting in, I guess, like your faith, also like intuition, right? Like kind of trusting in those higher powers, like, you know, regardless of what you believe in, like having trust that good things are coming towards you, good things are going to be entering your life. But what I'm getting for you specifically is like you're planting seeds right now that are going to lead to a lot of growth for you as well. I feel like, especially with your intuition, maybe possibly in like a spiritual way as well, because the High Priestess is a pretty spiritual card, right? But I think in general, like, there's a lot of joy that, like, I think it's like a thing of like, I don't even think you can't even like imagine in your head right now how lovely it's gonna be. Like, you can't even conceptualize some of those things that are gonna appear in your life, but that's so exciting. And I also think it's a thing of like, I'm not sure if I'm getting anything too specific because, like I said, it's more of like a surprise. It's like in the works, right? But that's what I'm getting is like things that'll bring you joy, like a very happy time. I feel like you might have some realizations, like I said, I feel like you're planting seeds right now, possibly with your partner, and you'll have like these moments where it'll all click and line up in the future with this High Priestess. I also want you to know that the work you're doing in this world is very important and is making a difference. You are making a difference in so many people's lives. I feel like I'm directly channeling something right now. That's like, I was just hearing that in my head. Your words and your actions and the work you're doing is very, very important. And it matters a lot. And I feel like a lot of what you do also may impact people in a way that, like, you don't even get to see. Like, it almost reminds me of, like, I don't know, like teachers, for example. Like, sometimes there will be like amazing teachers who like teach, who like, they'll say things to their students that resonate with them their entire lives, but you know, that student, they probably won't see that student grow up, or like may not know them as they grow into an adult or whatever, but they still impacted that person's life. And that's like the example I'm getting is like, I feel like for some reason you needed to hear that. I don't know if sometimes you like, I don't know if sometimes you like maybe like say to yourself, or like kind of think to yourself like, am I doing enough? Is this worth it? Like, maybe sometimes you're not like always seeing the results, and like maybe things aren't going as exactly to plan. Or it could also be like a money thing, like of like, you know, wishing you had more funds or certain things, like I don't know, something of that sort, right? But I feel like your guides or spirit really wanted me to tell you that, of like, you're doing good, you're doing amazing, you're doing a good job, and to keep going with those things you're passionate about, keep putting energy towards the things you really fully believe in. I'm also getting, especially like, I don't know if there's like also a lot of fear you're feeling with the state of the world right now. I won't get too specific into that because I don't like delving that much about those topics and on my stream, but you're helping a lot of people, and I think what you're doing right now is especially important with how fearful people are in this world right now, of how tough things are. It's especially important to be there for each other and connect with each other during times like this. And like I said, I feel like the energy you're putting towards it, you're going to see the rewards of that in the future. So keep going. Even if, you know, like physically you don't always see like it paying off right away, it will in the future. Trust that the good energy you're putting out into the world, that's gonna come back to you. Absolutely. Oh well. That was very specific. I think you briefly told me some of the stuff you do. But no, that felt like I was directly channeling things. I work in sexual health, specifically trans and non-binary inclusion for an LGBT+. Yeah, okay, yeah, I kind of remembered a bit of that. But it was just like suddenly I got such a specific message from your spirit guides. Like I was like, it's so interesting when I channel things like that, because I like feel a difference. Like it's like the words are start coming straight through me. This is so good to hear. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, I just felt like you really, really needed to hear that. Like they were just very much like, hold on, Moon, you need to say these words. And I was like, okay. I'm glad. Yeah. You're doing such amazing, important work, Trixiebelle, truly. I feel like crying. You're doing amazing, okay? Just keep going. Stay connected with people. That is what will help us get through these times. It is really scary right now. You know? I've been having a bit of doubt around how the world is right now and what good I can do, but yeah, this is beautiful. Like, yeah. No, I totally get that. I feel the same. It really weighs on me too. Especially as someone who is trans. But yeah, that was such a beautiful message. Just know, like, stay connected, keep going. You're doing amazing. We're gonna get through this, okay? We got this. I believe in us. I believe in the power of love and community and friendship and putting that good energy out into the world. And yeah. That's so sweet. I feel like crying now. That's, yeah, you're doing great, Trixiebelle. Okay. I think that's a good place to end your reading. I really hope that resonated. I hope you enjoyed that. And remember, you can rewatch anytime over on my YouTube. Yeah. Oh, that was such a good message. I feel like crying. We got this. We gotta make sure all our siblings have a long, happy, and healthy. Exactly. We got this. Keep supporting each other. And especially with the kind of work you're doing, I just know you are helping so many people, more than you know, okay? You're gonna make me cry. Oh no, we're both just gonna start crying. Yeah. Okay, I'm sending virtual hugs to you. Virtual hugs to you, Trixiebelle. Thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate you. You have very good energy. for sure. Okay. Well, while I go drink water and cry a little bit, we're gonna go on a quick little ad break. I do ad breaks between readings. That way the ads don't play during the readings. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna go on a quick little break and then we'll choose the next free reading. So ! Join on Twitch. If you're wanting to join the freebie queue, if you're on YouTube, you can ask and I'll add you. I also have a donation reading option available on my Kofi. If you want a guaranteed reading during stream, that also gets you more cards, but that's optional. But okay, yeah. Quick little ad break, then we'll choose the next person. Between this and the period, many good tears. Me and you both, Trixiebelle. Good tears, good tears. Okay, I'll see you guys after the ads. Hello, I'm back. Rebby! Hi Rebby, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Okay, we're gonna choose the next free reading in a moment, so if you haven't already, you can join the freebie queue by doing !join on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you can ask and I'll add you. I also have Kofi donation readings open. But yeah. Okay. You're doing pretty good. That's good. I'm glad. Okay, let me remove Trixiebelle. Oh, also, I need to remember to do this after every reading. But I do have a Discord server if anyone wants to join. 18 plus if you're not already in it. Okay. Yes, let's see. Who's in the list? Okay, so we have Starryeyed, Ibis, and Remy. Alrighty, let me see who's gonna be the next freebie. StarryeyedEva, are you still here? Yay! Hello, hi! You have been chosen for the next freebie. So let me know what your question is, and if you would like, you can choose from one of my freebie spreads right here. But yeah, let me know what kind of reading you're wanting. I should put these cards away. Okay, for those of you who have been to many of my streams, do you guys prefer this music, or do you prefer when I have like my other playlist playing? Because I think both are fun. Like with my personal music, as you guys have seen, sometimes I get channeled messages from the songs, but also I think it's sometimes nice to have this music because the vibes are nice. B or C, and the situation is my current best friend and her relationship will fail. I keep thinking they're going away for a long time. So do you mean love and other connections, B or C? Because if it's love and other connections, B or C. Okay. C for love and connections. Oh, my dog! My dog's talking in his sleep. That one seems so that is what brings you together, what pulls you apart, what needs your attention. Yeah, I was also, I mean, B is also a good one, but I think that one can give you a lot of information as well. So yeah, we can do that one for you. Okay, yeah, we can see what messages we have for you about that. Okay, what brings you together? What pulls you apart? What needs your attention? Okay, let me write you down, and I'm gonna shuffle your cards, and then I'll get you your timestamp after that. Okay, StarryeyedEva. And actually, I've been meaning to change this. I'm gonna flip the position of what pulls you apart and what needs your attention. But I'll point it out to you and stuff, so. Yeah, okay, let me see what deck I'm gonna use. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, for my own brain, the way that I like how that's laid out better. I've been doing it like that recently. Okay. All right. Okay. Last card. What needs? There. Wow, I feel really emotional right now in general, but like in a good way. Part of it's probably the period hormones, but ooh, okay. 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 Okay, let's get your timestamp. StarryeyedEva. Alrighty. Ooh, there's a lot of 6s in your timestamp. That feels important. Okay. So, StarryeyedEva, your timestamp is 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 46 seconds. So, since I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch a reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. All my streams saved there afterwards, and I usually put the timestamp in the comments below when the stream is over. And I'm pretty sure I'm caught up. I'm pretty sure I did last stream's timestamp, so. Yeah, let me write that down for you in my little book here. In a little log book. But yeah, I don't know why 6 feels important for you. The number 6. Okay, let me take a sip of water. For what brings you guys together, we have the Knight of Wands, for what pulls you guys apart, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and finally for what needs your attention, we have the 6 of Cups. I'm pretty sure this is a 6 of Cups. I'm taking this as a 6 of Cups. This deck, sometimes it's not as obvious what the cards are, but I'm reading this as the 6 of Cups, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but yeah. Okay. What pulls you guys apart? Wheel of Fortune. So, for what's pulling you guys apart, one of the words that stands out to me is the word expectation. I don't know if there's certain like expectations, that's what I'm hearing in my head, about your guys' connection. I don't know if maybe you guys have made like promises to each other in the past kind of thing. Like maybe you're at a point where things are starting to change in your guys' connection. But maybe you guys are in disagreement about that. Maybe like one of you is like, this is how I want things to be, and maybe the other one's like, well, it's always been like this though, kind of thing. Like, I don't know if you guys are just like disagreeing about things in general. Like, it's like the energy has shifted in your connection is what I'm hearing. Also take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. Like, I don't know if you guys are like maybe arguing about like smaller things, or just like there's just like a bunch of moments where you guys are just like not in agreement. I'm also pull up, I'm gonna look up this Wheel of Fortune page as well to see what else I can get. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting this energy of like things are changing, because I feel like you're changing and growing as people, and because of that, the energy in your connection's changing, but like for some reason it's causing like issues, I guess. And like, you know, the Wheel of Fortune talks about fate, and that's why the word expectations comes up, because it just kind of makes me think of like I don't know, like maybe one or both of you had certain expectations about this connection. Like, I don't know if like you've also put pressure on it of like, we're best friends, you know, we gotta stay connected, we're like, I don't know if you guys have like imagined your future lives together as you've grown, but maybe some of those expectations, some of those ideas are changing, and yeah, it's causing some disconnect. And also, I'm kind of noticing, like, I don't know if like one of you or maybe both of you have this mindset of like, I just keep getting that of like, this is how things should be. Like, it's like you have an idea of like, this is what a best friend relationship should be, this is what our relationship should be, but like things aren't matching up to that or something. Because I'm also noticing the way I was like looking at my setup and like fidgeting, like almost like I'm trying to perfect, like it's almost like you're trying to like, you have expectations on this relationship and like are almost trying to like keep it perfect or keep it a certain way. But like the thing about relationships is you can't always put those expectations on things, or sometimes people won't agree with the expectations you have about the relationship, and maybe those things have changed, and maybe you're trying to figure out how to navigate that. Like I said, like I don't know if you guys just like I saw this wheel spinning, and it almost is like at one point in your guys' lives you guys were really connected, but then like as the wheel, as time goes on, as it changed, your guys' energy shifted, and now it's like you're unaligned. So I think some advice, I guess, about like what's pulling you guys apart is like maybe there's a need for you guys to like not have certain expectations anymore, or be open to change about how your relationship might change because of something. For what brings you guys together, we have the Knight of Wands. You guys might both be really ambitious people. Maybe you guys have a lot of ideas. It's also like, like, I don't know, maybe you guys like in general could kind of like match each other's, like I almost kind of see it as this thing of like you guys make, that's being brought up again, like you guys making plans together, like getting really excited about something. Perhaps you guys like have like tackled a lot of things together throughout this connection, like you've made a lot of plans and gone out and done a lot of things together. And I feel like with this person, you guys maybe can kind of help each other actually take action in your lives with it, which is interesting. Because this is kind of the energy of like you guys just taking a big leap no matter what the outcome is, like taking risks. Like, and that could just be honestly like having fun. And like when you're together, you bring that type of energy out of each other. Like taking a leap. And it almost, this imagery almost reminds me of the Fool card a little bit, where it's like you guys are taking a leap despite not knowing what's on the other side of this like cliff. Like you guys are just like taking a jump, taking action together. And like I said, maybe you both are just really ambitious people, and you guys can kind of like match each other's energy in that way. Let me also look at the Knight of Wands page. I do want to read this one for you. Hold on, let me take a sip of more water. Okay. I don't know how well you can read that, but I'm gonna read it to you anyways. Usually it focuses, but I'm using a new camera, so I'll just read it to you. So the attributes for the Knight of Wands are energy, adventure, inspired action, new beginnings. And again, this is what brings you guys together. The Knights are still learning, but are a bit more experienced than the pages. The Knight of Wands is more focused than the page, but just as full of boundless energy. The Knight barrels forward at top speed, full of optimism, determination, and enthusiasm. When the Knight appears, it means good things are on their way. Now would be a good time to start that project or go on that trip. But don't be too hasty. While the Knight knows better than the page which risks are more worth taking, they still occasionally leap before looking. So balance enthusiasm with realism to ensure the best results. The Knight of Wands analog in anime is Genki. Genki translates to energy. And Genki characters are often bouncing balls of the stuff. They're optimistic and vivacious, popping back up if they get knocked down. Their enthusiasm is infectious. They often bring their friends along for the ride. Although, like the Knight, they can have a reputation for not thinking before diving into an adventure. Yeah, so yeah, maybe you guys just have a lot of fun together. Like, I don't know how long you guys have been best friends, but, like, if you guys were friends when you were younger, it's kind of like that vibe of, like, those two friends who can't sit next to each other in school, because they just, like, talk and are just, like, always, like, having fun together and are silly and goofy. So I don't know, I feel like, yeah, there's just, like, a lot of, like, high energy. Like, when you guys have fun together, like, that's one of the things you really connect through. Is through the ways you guys, like, find joy and have fun. And maybe right now, like, you guys have had less of that. Like, you guys have had more serious things you've had to focus on, and maybe focus on in the connection, and maybe that's also part of the reason you guys aren't as aligned. Yeah, I feel like maybe there's a lack of that right now. A lack of, like, that joy and that spark that you guys used to have, and maybe, like, you guys are kind of thinking to yourselves, like, well, what's happening? Why isn't things as, like, fun and bright and full of energy as they were? Now, for what needs your guys' attention? The Six of Cups. So, the cups in general talk about our emotions, our connections with other people. And the Six of Cups talks about, like, nostalgia. Childhood. Or just in general, like, I also heard in my head relief. Let me find that page. Or let me find I think it's just gonna be one word in this. Let me see. Okay, so you guys aren't gonna be able to read it, but it says happiness for the Six of Cups. So the word is happiness. What needs your attention right now? Maybe you guys have had a lot of, like I said, heavy conversations, maybe more serious conversations. And honestly, I feel like what's needed is, like, maybe a check-in emotionally. And maybe doing something that together that's not I guess like that kind of ignites that joy I was talking about. Because maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know if like I said, there's certain things happening. Like, I don't know if one of you is like moving away or something. Like there's those kinds of discussions and you guys have been really focused on that. But I feel like, I don't know, something that might really help you guys right now, is trying to connect like you have in your past, if that's possible. Maybe that could even look like just having conversations about like past adventures you guys had together, like, you know, reminiscing together, like bringing stuff like that up and like kind of remembering what this connection initially was, like remembering the reason why you guys are best friends, the reasons why you guys came together. That might be very healing for both of you. And regardless of like how things are moving forward in the future, like even if there is an ending coming, which I'm not saying there is or isn't, because that's up to you guys, and also that's, like I said, the future, we don't know what's gonna happen yet. But I do think that no matter what direction you guys go, it might be good to have a conversation about your guys' connection, about what made you guys happy, what made you guys sad, especially focusing on the happy part. Like maybe there's just been a lot of like heavy emotions and feelings. Like I think there's a reminder that's needed of like remembering the good times and kind of remembering like what good this connection brought in your guys' lives. That might help you move forward. You know, especially if you feel stuck with the conversations and stuff right now. I don't know, like maybe in whatever ways you guys can figure out, like look for that again. And you guys could like maybe make plans to hang out or whatever. But like I said, it could even be as something like in conversation, like just reminiscing. That's the advice I'm seeing for you right now, is like what may help. You might also help break tension. Like maybe you guys like have also been a bit hesitant to like say your true feelings. Like maybe this is also kind of a thing of like you guys need to break the tension that you might be feeling right now, and part of that might be like I said, through hanging out, reminiscing again. It's almost like reminding me of like a moment in a movie where two people argued, but then they come back together and they don't know how to talk about things yet. So, you know, one of them starts talking about, hey, remember this thing we did together? And they kind of are crying and laughing together, and then they're able to open up about their feelings. That's an example I'm seeing, is like maybe you guys need like a moment of like less tension in order to open up and figure things out more. Yeah, so I'm getting like, I'm also seeing like, I'm noticing the seashell, how there's a lot of things growing on this seashell. And it's making me think of like, almost like maybe you guys have been frozen in this tension for a while. So you're like, yeah, it's like you've been frozen in this tension, and it's like you need like an icebreaker. You need a moment of like relief. Didn't I say that earlier? Relief. You need a moment of relief so that you can move forward. That's the advice I'm saying. I think the answers you're looking for, you'll have an easier time figuring things out with your best friend. Like I said, once you relieve some of that tension in some way. But yeah. That's good. That's I think where I'm gonna end your reading, StarryeyedEva. I think that's all the messages I have for you. I really hope this resonated. I hope it meant something for you. I hope it was helpful. And yeah, you can rewatch it anytime over on my YouTube with that timestamp I gave you. But yeah, wishing the best for you moving forward. Hi, Talamir! It's going good. I mean, I'm like kind of dying a little bit because I'm on my period. But other than that, I'm doing good. Okay, I think I may only have an hour left to be doing readings. But yeah, we're gonna go on an ad break, then we'll choose the next free readings. But yeah, I think I'll probably have to end in about an hour, I'd say. So yeah, exclamation point join. If you're on Twitch and if you're on YouTube, you can ask and I'll add you. Remember, free readings are chosen randomly. However, if you want a guaranteed reading during stream, you're welcome to donate to my Kofi. You get more cards and all that, but that's completely optional. But yeah, we're gonna go on a little ad break as we do ad breaks between readings, and then we'll choose the next person. But yes, I will have to leave in about an hour. So yeah, okay, I'll see you guys after the ads. You're very welcome, StarryeyedEva. I really hope it helped. Welcome back from the ads. Hope you guys survived. Also, hi XYZ. Let me add you to the queue. Oops, that's not what I meant. Oops, I hope that doesn't start another ad. If it, oh no, it might start another ad. Actually, there might be a cooldown. We might be okay. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, I think we're safe because I think there's a cooldown for the ads. Okay. Okay. Oh no, I do exclamation point ad, and that's how I do it. That's why I panicked, because I was like, oh, it might start another ad. Okay, that's good. I think there is a cooldown. Let me remove. Alright, let's see. Who's in the queue for our next free reading? So we have Hyvis, Remy, and YZ. Okay, and like I said, in about an hour I will have to leave, or I will have to end stream. But yeah, we'll see how many readings we can do before then. Alright, let's see. Who's gonna be our next Haribi? Okay. Let's see. G. Hyvis, are you still here? Also, I don't know how to say your name, so let me know if there's a certain way you want me to say it. But yeah, let me know. Are you still here? If not, I'll choose someone else. Does this music make you guys sleepy? Kind of makes me sleepy a little bit, or it's, I guess it is just kind of calming. Pretty nice. It's also funny because I think I like, because I use this music, I notice other people that use this music because it's, what is it? Like royalty free or whatever. Like I don't have to worry about copyright with this music. It's free to use. And therefore, like I found it on YouTube and I hear it all the time in like people's like videos or shorts and stuff. I probably wouldn't have noticed it too much, to be honest, if I wasn't using it myself. Hi Moonchild. Hi. Okay, how do I say your name? J. Hyvis? What do you want me to call you? I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Let me add you, Moonchild, on YouTube. But yeah, let me know what your question is. And if you would like, you can choose from one of my freebie spreads right here. But yeah, let me know what kind of reading you're wanting. And also, yeah, please let me know how to say your name, because I'm probably gonna say it different ways. I don't know how to say it. Call me E. Okay, I will call you E. Okay, let me add you, Moonchild. Okay. Alright, E. Let me know what your question is, and like I said, you can choose from my freebie spreads right here. Or, you know, if you're not sure which spread to use, no worries, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna put these cards away. May I ask for a message from my spirit guide? Any message they want me to hear to flesh out? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, we can do that for you. Yeah, we can probably do General C then. That's like a good general thing I do. Spread I use. Ah, the duck. But yeah. We can absolutely do that for you. So I'm gonna shuffle your cards first, and then I'll get you your timestamp and everything. Alrighty. Let me write you down in my book. Oh, my dog grumbled. He just does that sometimes. Yeah, I have to go do stuff today after stream. I have to go to the store and do the responsibilities. So yes, Moonchild, I will let you know if I pick you. Right now I'm doing someone on Twitch. Just know that free readings are not guaranteed. I choose them randomly, so it's possible you might not get one. I do have Kofi donation option available, so you can donate on my Kofi. And that'll get you a guaranteed reading during stream, and you also get more cards. But yeah, free readings are chosen randomly, so I usually don't get to everyone. Okay. Yeah, I get to use my Animal Spirit Oracle bit. Okay. And also, for those of you, anyone who does like to donate through my Kofi, if you could please write in the message through the donation message like what your question is and what spread you would like. That helps me out a lot, especially today, because I have to leave at a certain time today. If people donate and I don't get to them, I'll record a little video for you, but I'm gonna need you to tell me what kind of reading you're wanting. So that's just in general, like, it's helpful if people donate and in the message tell me what they want, so that when I get to them, you know. And that's the other thing about donating is, if you would let me know what your question is, and you're waiting and you need to leave, I'm able to do your reading for you even if you're not there, because you donated and you gave me your question. So okay, what is ease for energy? Okay. What is the thing? Future. We have your Discord link. Yeah! If anyone ever wants to see the link, it's !Discord on Twitch. But yeah, you guys are welcome to join if you're 18 and older. You can get updates about when I'm streaming and hang out with my little community and everything. Okay, what advice do we need for E? I just got a random whiff of like essential oils, and I have not touched those. I haven't like used any essential oil scents recently. That's weird. Oh. I dropped the card. Okay. Now let me get your timestamp. Okay. So, E, your timestamp is 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 5 seconds. So, since I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch your reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. All my streams save there afterwards, and I usually put the timestamp in the comments below when stream is over. Yeah. Okay. So, for your current energy, actually, nope. Let me write down the timestamp before I forget. 1:45, 0. So, for your current energy right now, E, we have the Earthworm, which, as it says in its name, is an Earth type. For your possible future, we have the Two of Pentacles. And for your advice card, we have the Sun. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. Also, I just realized, hold on. Why is the camera frame like above? Huh. Okay, I just realized that was like, I don't know if you guys noticed that. I don't even know if some of you noticed what I just did. Okay, it's behind the thing now. Okay. Anyways. So. Right now, E, I don't know if you're in like a energy of like feeling kind of reserved, or if you're kind of like laying low, keeping to yourself more, focusing more like, I don't even know if you're like feeling a bit shy right now in certain aspects of your life, or maybe you are just in general as a reserved person. But I don't know if something is like making you feel like you need to kind of like shrink back a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. There's just like this energy of like, that's kind of the energy of like the Earthworm card is, you know, feeling a bit reserved, maybe a bit shy in some ways, or just keeping to yourself, keeping your thoughts to yourself. Maybe you're not speaking out as much. I don't know if like maybe, you have like classes or like a job. I don't know if maybe you're even like in a new environment possibly. Or there's something new happening possibly that is making you feel like you need to kind of, like you're feeling a bit reserved right now. Like, I don't know, it could be some sort of social setting. Or even there's a specific person. Or people. Take it however it resonates. Ooh, maybe you're also, I don't know if you're feeling like a little like anxious, honestly, about like, I don't know if, like maybe you're kind of really worried about like how you're appearing to others right now. I don't know if you're having a lot of like socially anxious kind of thoughts of like, oh, what does this person think of me? What does these people think of me? Like, what if I say the wrong thing? Maybe I should just keep my thoughts to myself kind of thing. Because I did also notice how like when I was shuffling and stuff, I like dropped some of the cards, and then also I dropped this, and I did note that, and that felt like it was your energy coming through. I don't know if you're feeling like a bit like, maybe you're even like imagining like, oh my gosh, what if I embarrass myself? What if I'm clumsy? Something like that. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Let's look at the Earthworm page. So let me find that real quick. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. I don't know why that song came up in my head. But yeah, okay, let's see if the camera picks this up or not. Oh, a little bit. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, here's the page in case you want to pause it in the future. It's not terrible, you might be able to read that. But the keywords are shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. When in balance, earnest, intelligent, valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious, apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up, risk embarrassment. Okay, see that's coming up again, like the embarrassment thing. Like maybe you're so worried how you're appearing to others that like you're holding yourself back. I feel like that's something your guides want to communicate to you, is it's like no one's gonna be perfect. And also, if you are like a newbie in whatever you're doing, like, I don't think people are not like gonna be as judgmental of you as you think. I don't know if like maybe in your past people have been mean to you or have made you feel insecure, but I feel like even if maybe you are a little clumsy when talking or just existing in this space, like, that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. But I feel like you have a lot of good ideas or a lot of valuable things to share with others. But, you know, no one's ever gonna see those valuable things inside of you, those ideas, those thoughts, unless you are willing to be a bit open, a bit vulnerable, and like it said, like, risk embarrassment. Like, it's okay, we all have those moments, you know, we're human. And I feel like people are gonna be more understanding of that than you think. And also, like, you're not gonna grow and get better. You're not gonna get more confident by continuing to hold yourself back. I feel like there's a need to push yourself a little bit. You know, maybe take baby steps. Maybe start some conversations. Maybe, you know, baby steps towards whatever it is like you're worried about. But I feel like it's worse in your head. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier when you actually do it. Like, it's not gonna be as bad as you're thinking. Like, I feel like your head's like, you might be really anxious right now. You might be overthinking it. Yeah. So some general advice with this card is be open to taking those risks, you know, be open to getting out of your comfort zone. Like, you have valuable things to say, valuable things to show other people. And maybe if it's a specific person, like, you know, no one's ever gonna have the chance to see these colors that you're holding inside of you unless you give them the opportunity to, unless you be a little brave, you know? And like I said, like, the thing is, you're interacting with other humans, and other humans have also been embarrassed and made mistakes. So it's like, most people are gonna be more understanding than you realize. Yeah. Okay. With this possible future card, we have the Two of Pentacles. So remember, anytime I talk about the future, please take it with a grain of salt. The future is always changing, energy is always changing. I could be right, I also could be wrong. Okay. I also wanted to be perfect for my guide, so I tend to question my actions and they don't respond. Stop me. I guess they just want me to be me. Oh, okay. So yeah, what you need to know for that in that case, is your spirit guides, they are in the spiritual realm, right? They see you differently than like humans do, if that makes sense, and like in a good way. Your guides love you, they understand you, they understand you more than like you realize, like, because they're able to like see more aspects of you than like you're even able to see about yourself. And they're in a higher realm, right? They don't view you like, they don't have like a human ego, you know, like they don't have like the judgments or thoughts that like humans do, if that makes sense. Like, they don't have that, like, I guess like ego is a good word for it. Like, your guides have unconditional love for you no matter what you do, no matter what actions you're taking. They love you no matter what. They love you unconditionally. There is no conditions. You don't have to be perfect. Gosh, that's actually so relatable for me, because like I get like that sometimes. When it comes to like my spirit guides or like higher beings I'm connecting to, I also find myself like sometimes I get a little nervous sometimes. So I I understand you. I understand you. And I want you to know that you do not have to stress about like how they're perceiving you, or you don't have to stress about like being perfect or like acting a certain way, or like, you know, because they know you are human and you're having a human experience. They know you and they understand, like, you know, like they even like the thoughts you're having, like they understand that and they love you either way. And they aren't expecting you to be, they're expecting you to make mistakes. And like that's part of the reason like we have spirit guides, is like they're there to guide us, because they know as humans we have a lot of like different experiences, we have a lot of thoughts, a lot of limiting things, a lot of we're trying to figure out our existence here, you know, and their purpose is to help you. And they help you without, like I said, condition. Like, they love you. They're not gonna judge you like how other humans do. So you never have to worry about that. Like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, okay, with that context, that makes so much sense. Like, your guides, like I said, they already know you way more than like people on Earth are gonna know you, if that makes sense. Like, because they see you in such a different way, and they see you in a way of love, you know. And oh, it's kind of reminding me of like what I heard from like a reading a long time ago. So like this reader kind of described it as if like, you know, like imagine you're holding like this little butterfly in your hands. It's kind of like your guides are like looking at you like you're this little butterfly, and it's like, oh, look at this little butterfly. Like, that's kind of I don't know if that makes sense, but they're just like, look at this butterfly. They're just like this little butterfly just here, and they're just precious thing, and I love them even when they're just being human and making mistakes sometimes, you know. Like, it's just like they look at you like how we look at butterflies or like creatures like that, you know. It's like they're not like judging you, so you don't have to worry about that. I lit a candle for them as thanks to humans. Aw, well, they appreciate that. They do. Yeah, I get that. I get stressing about stuff like that, but just know you don't have to. Like, I hope that brings you some relief, because that's something I've also stressed about. But like I said, it's like it's a different realm. And I think that's something I hope you find relieving, is like, you know, like I said, they're gonna love you no matter what. They're gonna get you, you know? They do get you in ways that like other people can't, you know? But yeah, okay, with your possible future, we have the Two of Pentacles. So I don't know if it's possible, like, you're gonna have to be making some sort of decision that might feel like very big, or very like I don't know, like maybe you're like worried about like, oh my gosh, this is like a big moment in my life, like I know this is gonna impact me. But I feel like what your guides want you to know is like, no matter what decision you make, you're still like, trust yourself to make the right decision. And I think either path you take is still gonna lead you to a place where you need to be. You're gonna still learn a lesson that you needed to learn. So don't put like too much pressure on yourself to be perfect or make all the right decisions in the future. Or like, especially if you are worrying about the future and like, am I making the right decision? Am I going down the right path? Like, they're here to help you make those decisions. And even then, like, you know, you still have free will. You still have a choice, right? So trust yourself. That's the message here. When big decisions come up in your life, trust yourself. I feel like sometimes you might also like go like to tarot or go to your guides and be like, what do I do? And you know, they might like lay it out for you or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, you're still gonna have to make the choice, right? And there's a message about trusting yourself. Like, trust that you know what you're doing, or you're leading yourself where you need to be. Okay, and then for your final message with this advice card, we have the Sun, as I mentioned. The sun card is such a beautiful energy. The sun card talks about joy, a lot of happy, good feelings. Hold on, I want to look at the page for this in this guidebook. I think a message, yeah, okay, here's some advice. Like, you just let yourself, like, be human sometimes. Like, especially if you're trying to connect to your guides and listen to them more, like, that's good. But, like, also, like, I think there's a need for you to be more playful and just enjoy your life and not worry about every little thing being, like, perfect, or, like, you're evolving spiritually or evolving in a certain way. Like, sometimes you just kind of have to let yourself live. Just live. Like, you're supposed to be human. Like, we are spiritual beings, but, like, you also need to let yourself be human, if that makes sense. Like, I think that's some advice they have for you here, is just, like, let yourself be playful. Like, this person's on a swing. Let yourself, like, have room to just have fun and, like, just do things without, like, always... Just do things that feel good. Do things that excite you. And there doesn't always have to be such a deep reason to do something. Like, sometimes you can just do something for fun, or just because you want to. Like, you're here to just have experiences and have a good life, you know? Like, it doesn't always have to be super spiritual or deep, or... Like, you don't always have to be in an energy of, like, making progress, or, like, doing a specific thing. Like, sometimes you can just enjoy, like, for example, playing and swinging on a swing, metaphorically, you know? Like, just having fun and having joy in your life, just cause. Like, there doesn't always have to be a reason for that. There doesn't always have to be a reason for you to, like, have fun and have joy. Where's the sun card? Okay, here's the page. I know you're not really going to be able to see it, but... The sun is the brightest and the warmest. It feels so good to be surrounded by his light and positivity. Stay optimistic on his incredible journey. You have the potential to accomplish big success. Yeah, I feel like there's a need, like I said, going back to what I was saying, like, maybe you have a lot of goals you're trying to do. Maybe you have, like, a lot of things you're trying to achieve in your life, but don't forget to have fun and to just have moments of joy and to focus on that, because it's very important to just, like, nourish yourself in all senses, like taking care of your body, your mental health, your emotional well-being. And your guides love you very, very much. And you're doing good. Just know you're doing amazing. Like, you don't have to stress, like, am I doing the right things? Yes. You're doing fine. You're doing great. I definitely think you need to stop stressing so much. I think you just need to let go and relax a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, your guides love you. Like, imagine just, like, holding, like, I don't know, I'm going back to that butterfly example, because, like, the way, I don't know if I'm describing it as greatly, but it's just, like, they love you so much without condition, you know? Like, you don't have to worry about that, or, like, worry about being judged, because they get you, they understand you. And I hope that brought you some comfort, and yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end your reading. Yeah, I hope that resonated. I hope that was what you needed to hear. And yeah, if you ever need to rewatch it, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. As I said, all my streams saved there afterwards, so, you know, you can go and rewatch it anytime. But yeah. Okay. Hi, Botan. I love them too. I really needed to hear these kinds of... Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Yes, they love you very much. Like, oh, I like feel it. They really do. I feel like you're very sweet. You're very sweet. So, you know, stop doubting yourself so much, you know? You're doing great. Thank you for redeeming the meditation button. We might do that at the end of stream. Okay, so it looks like I have about like 20 minutes. 20 minutes before I have to go, so I got time for one more reading. If someone donates, I'll do their reading. Otherwise I'll pick another freebie. But yeah, we're gonna go on an ad break and then we'll see whose reading we're gonna do last. So I'll do a freebie unless someone donates, then I'll do theirs automatically. But yeah, okay, see you guys after the ads. we have time for like another quick reading. Let me see. I love your playlist so much. Do you have a link for it? Oh, so this is actually like a video on YouTube I just downloaded. I forget what the video is called. I downloaded this like when I was like I first streamed, which is like almost a year ago. It is like free on YouTube. It's just like free, copyright free music on YouTube. It's pretty easy to find. I'll look for the video later. It's pretty easy to find on YouTube. But yeah, it's just like a video sound I downloaded, so it's not like a playlist I created myself. But it's really nice, right? Maybe if you want to remind me, if you joined my Discord, I can maybe find that for you later and put it in my Discord. Yeah, okay, I might put it in my Discord or something later. I'll have to find the video. It's pretty common among like creators. Okay. I think Remy's streaming, and I also think people on YouTube are not here anymore. You know, we might call stream there actually. Unless anyone wants to do a last minute donation. I might find someone to raid right now actually, because yeah, I do have about like 10 minutes. Oh wait, Botom redeemed a meditation. Okay, here, we'll do a meditation. If someone donates, I might record a private reading, like a smaller private reading for you instead. Although I do just have my normal private readings available on my Kofi, if anyone wants to check that out. I get a little more in depth than I do on my stream because I have more time to meditate with your energy and all that. But yeah, okay. We're gonna do a meditation real quick. And then we'll probably raid out to someone. So if you would like to take a moment, if you're able, to meditate with me, you know, you can just use this time to relax your mind, relax your body. You don't have to stress too much about like not thinking or whatever. You know, I know some people are like, I don't like to meditate because I don't know how to stop my thoughts. And it's like, well, meditating isn't always about stopping your thoughts. Sometimes it's just more so like being in a state of calm and like where you're almost observing your thoughts rather than engaging with your thoughts, if that makes sense. Oh, here, let me, hold on. There we go. Okay. Timer. Okay. I can leave the music on, probably. I might turn it down a little bit, though. But yeah, we're gonna do a meditation. So yeah, if you want to get in a comfy position, let me pull up the timer. Thank you again, Botan, for redeeming the meditation. We're gonna do a 3-minute meditation. So let's do 3 minutes. And yeah, okay. So before I hit play or hit start on the timer, I'm gonna take a few deep breaths. So if you would like to join me, or actually, do you guys want the music off? I might turn it off actually, just so we have like peace and quiet. Okay. Alright, if you want to join me in taking, I'm going to take 3 big deep breaths. You don't have to follow exactly my breaths, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to take some deep breaths. Get in a nice comfy position, whether you're sitting up, laying down, whatever it is. Okay. So I'm going to start by taking 3 deep breaths. Okay, one more. And you can continue to keep taking some deep breaths. Close your eyes. As you breathe, maybe imagine any parts of your body that are tense. Imagine that part of your body relaxing as you breathe out. And yeah, I'm gonna start the timer now. We have about 10 seconds left, so if you want to open your eyes if they were closed, begin to move your body again. Stretch if you need to. Yeah, okay, that was nice. I hope you enjoyed that if you were following along. Thank you again, Botan, for redeeming the meditation. That was very nice. I'll play the music again. But yeah, okay, I think we're gonna find someone to raid. So if you would like to join me for my raid, that would mean a lot to me. You know, copy the raid message. It would be cool, but you don't have to. The first one's for subscribers, second one's for followers. But yeah, we're gonna find someone to raid real quick. I should be live again Wednesday and Friday. I posted the schedule on my Discord server. However, I'll keep you guys updated, as always. Okay. We're gonna find someone to raid. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I feel like we had some good readings today. Okay, give me a second. Let me grab the pad here. But yeah, it would mean a lot if you joined me, popping the raid message. You know, you don't have to stay the whole time. Let's see. Let me see. Ooh, okay, we have a couple people we could raid. Okay. Alright. We're gonna raid one of my friendos, so... Hold on, give me a second. Or actually, here. I think I can start it, and then... Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. We're getting there. But yeah, I'm usually live Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 2 to 3 times a week. I should be doing another tarot stream later this week. But yeah, we're gonna raid one of my friendos who's also a mod in my stream. So yes, go show your love, copy the raid message. And yeah, I'll see you all later. I love you all very much. Oh, Mama, have a good rest of your day or night. Oh, also, I'll put the Discord link in the chat real quick. In case anyone last minute wants to join. Okay. Love you guys.